I know you're right, Virginia. We need a gong. We need a gong. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Come on in, find a seat. We've still got people coming in, so we'll allow them to maneuver on in. Thank you, everyone, for being here on this New Year's Eve evening. I see lots of sparkles coming from out here, so we have some good sparkly decorations on us tonight. But welcome. I'm glad that everyone came here before any further New Year's Eve festivities. And if you are partying tonight, please party responsibly. Make sure you're off the roads as much as you can be, and be safe if you're on the roads, please, please, please. Let's open in prayer, shall we? So we just take a moment to breathe, to pause, to just feel the energy in the room, and to be in gratitude for this opportunity to come together to end 2025 as a spirit family and holding intentions and love and wonder together. For hearing the call, for giving that answer, we are so grateful. We just take a moment to blanket the festivities for everyone this evening in safety, in love, in light, in warmth and peace. Grateful for that opportunity as well. We say thank you, God, and so it is, and amen. So a burning bowl is not what many might think it is here tonight. You know who the hippies are when you start talking about having a burning bowl at your church. So I have gotten that education yet again this week. They're like, you have a what at Unity? So, so I will kind of go over what this is. First, let me ask, how many of you have never attended a burning bowl service at a Unity before? All right, we have a few hands. Okay, all right, perfect. Well, welcome. You're going to love this, okay? This is such a wonderful way, in my book, in the Gospel According to Trish, to end every year and start to bring in the energy of the new. I just absolutely love this service. What we'll be doing this evening is there'll be a song and a process and a song and a process and a song and a safe drive home. Okay, so that's what we want, all encapsulated. And I can always tell the people who have done this so many times. Sunny came in and said, "Where do the letters go?" Already had her letter written. Mel has a book written on her burning paper already, and is ready and raring for that. So I will go over kind of our processes and the intention of this service. It's two parts, basically. The first part of the service is to bring us to center. And then once we are in that centered space, to kind of reach within and think of what it is we would like to allow our resistance to let loose of, and what we would like to release our grip on from 2025 that we would like to allow to stay in 2025 so that we can step forward into 2026 clear and moving forward with new intentions. And then what we will do after we're writing what it is we would like to release, then we will spend some time in reflection as we will process out to the burning bowl, which will be out under our portico, and you will release what you would like to release in the fire. You guys can come on in, sit wherever. Harper's up here. Hi, Lyric. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Larry. Larry saved me on Christmas Eve service because I left Tina hanging on Christmas Eve. I did not get Tina's Christmas Eve candle lit, and thank God for Larry. He came right on up and helped her out. Thank you, Larry, for doing that. So we will move through these processes and move into the new as we do. And it's just such a sacred opportunity to be here for this. As with Christmas Eve service, if you were here for Christmas Eve service, we're not stopping for offertory. We are not going to move through that energy of these processes or interrupt it in any way. And so we have a basket out in the lobby. If you would like to share something, you are welcome to do that at the close of our service. So when you came in, before we go any further, you will have received, and if you didn't, this will be your opportunity to go do that. There are smallish sheets of paper in the lobby and pens. You should get 1 or 2 of those pieces of paper, 2 maximum, please. What those are for is to write down what you would like to release in the fire. The reason you can have 2, if you would like to have 2, is some people like that tangible reminder of what they have released. So if you'd like, you can duplicate what you're writing on a second sheet of paper and keep it. You can do the very practical thing that Mel does, which is take a picture of your paper that you're going to be burning if you would like to keep it. Or you can simply go, you know what? Release that, I do not want to see it again, and just write 1, release 1, and leave it at that. But we are going to, we've prayed in, we've come in, we've got our papers, we've got our pens, and again, if you don't, now's the time to grab those sheets of paper. The second process, your letter that you'll be writing, you will get those sheets when you come back in from the burning process. So we don't want people writing their letters while we're in the other segment of the service. And I'm going to hog this whole thing. I hog this whole service and just have me up here because I want everybody to be able to take part in these processes kind of unencumbered. And Tracy has agreed to come and trigger the tracks for me, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you, Tracy. And but so it's just going to be the Trish show tonight, and us together creating this this release and this moving forward. So so I'm going to start with a song, and I hope that you can just grab on to what the song might mean for you. Look at me, look at me. I am changing, trying every way I can. I am changing. I'll be better than I am. I'm trying to find a way to understand, but I need you. I need a hand. I am changing, seeing everything so clear. I'm changing. I'm gonna start right now, right here. I'm Okay, so I started with that on purpose because I hope it fires you up a little bit. I hope it gives you the opportunity to think about not I am not good enough, not I need to, not I gotta lose, not any of that. To think about that empowering belief in I'm going to start right now. I'm going to make a vow. I get to choose what it is that I bring with me into this new year. And I can do it from a sense of lack and loss and I'm not good enough and I got to get rid of. Or I can realize that God made me precisely the way that I am. Put the things in my life that have been put in my life to bring forward what I have, warts and all. We didn't just bring the wounding of our ancestors forward, we also brought their strengths and their triumphs and all of the wonderful evolutionary things that our people who came before us learned to do. And so, as Mike and I have discussed before, and as Mike shared with me last year in one of our breakfasts or lunches, I don't know which one, he said, it's only our shadow or it's only in the dark because we haven't brought it to the light. We haven't met it with light and love. So before you put what you're putting on that paper, and I know some of you have already written a bunch of stuff on there, no matter how many times we say, don't write anything until we tell you to. I got it. I've done these for years. I know. I have my own little piece of paper tucked away with all this stuff already on it. I know many of us have done burning bowls for years and years and years and years. And I won't make you raise your hand, but I'm going to raise mine. How many of us have put the same thing in the bowl year after year after year? I'll cop to it. See, the thing is, we can come into this burning bowl service and we can come in, saying, oh, well, this is bad about me, or I got to stop doing this. I got to let this go, or I got to lose 25 more pounds, or I got to, whatever it is. There's nothing wrong with you. There is nothing that doesn't belong in who and what you are. You are made of God's stuff. You were put here precisely to be this being. You are not here by mistake. There is nothing that you need to get rid of so that you can be better or loved or worthy or any of that. I hope if there's something you can let go in the fire tonight, that's something you'll let go in the fire tonight. You are worthy. You are amazing. You are a part of the allness that God is, and you are here on purpose to be precisely who you are. There's nothing that you need to get rid of. The process of this burning something in the fire is an alchemy. It's an invitation to us not to say, I'm never going to get mad again. That's me. I'm going to be so godly in 2026. I'm never going to lose my temper. Bull honky. Right? If you're still in skin, you're going to lose your temper. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel excited. You're going to feel less than. You might experience illness. You might experience triumph and joy and loss and frightened times and all sorts of things. That's what we're here in skin for. God begins for each one of us in here. We are living, moving, breathing, having our being in God. Every breath you take is a breath of God itself. There is one breath. It is the breath of God, and it animates all of us. So if we can begin from there, I'm a part of God. I am made of God's stuff. I am here to express as only I can, and there are things that I feel that are not in my best interest to continue doing to express that. And instead of making them bad or wrong or me less than, I'm going to say it's time for me to loosen my grip on the fact that I have a feeling about these things or that they shouldn't be. All of us belongs in here. If there are parts of us that don't serve us as well, or create behaviors that create patterns in our lives that we don't like, it's not about saying I'm never going to get mad again. It's not about saying, oh, if I just lose 20 pounds, then I'll have the life I want, or I've got to go get this job, or I'm going to get that relationship, or I've got to let go of anger or hurt or whatever it is. Let me invite you into a light with that. It's about when the anger arises, when the fear arises, when the feelings of less than arise, it's about greeting them with love and saying, thank you for letting me know I have work to do. Where is this coming from? What can I meet it with that brings it to love and brings it to God? So it's not about not getting mad. It's not about stopping a behavior. It's about releasing our grip on it. It's about letting go our judgment of ourselves, of our anger or our hurt or our fear or of whatever it is that we want to be burning in this fire today. Because I want you to know that the next time you feel any one of those things, it doesn't mean it was wrong or it didn't get burned or anything. It's a notification. It's allowing us to know that I'm feeling less than, I'm feeling mad, I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling hurt, I'm feeling left out, I'm feeling whatever it is. We meet that with God because we're in God. So we bring it to our Godness and we loosen our grip on the fact that it's there for us. Going through real human emotions is what we're here to do while we're in human skin. When we bring God to it and when we bring it to the light, we allow ourselves to loosen our grip on the fact that we are indeed human and that we will process these emotions. So I invite you into that spirit. When you are writing down what you're about to write down, if you haven't already on your paper, what we're inviting you to do is, what is it that does not serve you at your best and highest? What is it that doesn't add joy and love and vibrancy to your life that you would like to allow your resistance to relax to so that it does not control you in 2026? It's not that you're not going to feel it. It's not that you're not going to experience it. It's not that unpleasant things aren't going to happen. It's that when I meet them in 2026, I have used the alchemy of the fire to release my resistance to the fact that these things pass through me. And then they get to move. Then they don't control you anymore. Then you get to meet them with an open, loving, light heart that says, God's in here, God's out here, God's everywhere. You're in God too. This anger is in God too. This fear is in God too. I'm going to use it as a notification to let me know there's something that needs my attention, and I'm going to release my grip on it tonight. So that's what we're about to do. If you haven't already written on your piece of paper, as I said before, so now's the time. We're going to play a little kind of just soft environmental music. Tina is going to come up and she's going to get our Christ candle, and she's going to take the Christ candle out to where the fire is. When you feel ready, when you have written what you want to write. Now, you can write down once and burn it in the fire and release it from your consciousness. You can write it twice, keep a second sheet of paper with it on there. You can write one word for each thing. You can write a paragraph for each thing, whatever you feel the need to do. I will tell you, we're going to take about 10 minutes for this process, and that's everybody coming and going. So when you feel ready, after Tina takes our light out to the fire, you will go out, you will allow your paper to meet the Christ light. Know that you are bringing light to these things in your heart and in your life, and you will release it in the fire. When you come back in the door, you're going to get a piece of paper you'll have your pen and you'll have an envelope. That is for you to move into this second process. I know you're going to start it before I tell you anyway, so I'm going to tell you what you're going to do now, because I probably will be wasting my time if I wait. When you get that second sheet of paper, and I'm going to do another song before that, hoping to inspire you to the next movement, but that is, we call it your letter to God, your letter to your higher self, your letter to yourself. The idea is you're going to write this letter. It can be 5 words. It can be 2 sides of the paper. We're only going to take about 10 minutes for that process, too. If you do not finish that letter tonight, that is totally okay. Take it home with you and finish it. And then bring it back here. You will address it to yourself, and it will be mailed to you just before next Thanksgiving. So whatever you would like to say to you next November, that's what you're going to write in that letter to God or that letter to self. I've been doing these processes for more than 30 years. My first letters read like a letter to Santa. All the things I wanted to have done that year. They're very, very different now, and they're filled with affirmations and encouragements and gratitudes. Whatever it is that you feel that you would be writing to yourself that you want to receive right before next Thanksgiving, and you're going to forget about it before next Thanksgiving, and you're going to get this letter, and it's going to be so cool. So just know that whatever you're going to be writing, you will receive this next year. Again, I will sing a song for that, so I might even sing while some of you are writing, however it is, but that will happen when we come back in. So that's a whole long way around. I hope everybody heard all of that and can kind of take that and move from that. But now is the time to think about releasing. So what are you releasing your death grip on for 2025 into 2026? Tina will come and get the flame. We're going to play some quiet music so that you can do that. you have not yet gone out to burn your list of burn items, now would be a good time. We've got about probably 1 or 2 more minutes before we move to the next section. You did not get paper and an envelope and have your pen, now would be the time to go do that. I think we're probably ready to move on to the next part of our process. There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, just look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. It's a long road if you face the world alone. No one reaching out a hand for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then a hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So if you feel like hope is gone, just look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth that a hero lies in you. Oh, the Lord knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow, and in time you'll find the way. And then the hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you will survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, just look inside you and be strong, and you'll finally see the truth that the hero lies in you. All right. Okay, so now I see some of you are already writing. Those of you who may have started or may even feel like you might like a little prompt, here's a few questions to maybe help you along your way of writing your letter. From a place of sourced self, from your God self, love and acceptance, what is seeking expression through me? It's a great question to ask yourself. What is seeking to be shown in 2026 through you? What must I become to fulfill this expression? What might I release? What might I embrace to become this expression that I am feeling rising up within me and that I would like to move toward? And what contributions am I being called to make in the new year? What am I being called to become, to be, to express through me? And in November, what might I like to hear at that time of the year? What might I like to hear from my higher self at that point? So we're going to give you just a few moments to write with that. I will say between Tina and I, this has been the week with no days, and we don't know what day it is. And so we didn't get the announcements made. This Saturday morning, we are changing. Remember, this coming Sunday, by the way, I encourage you, it's the trifecta, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, first Sunday of the new year. Our White Stone service will be happening this Sunday. I encourage you to be a part of that. It's about claiming our intentions for the new year and finding what new name, what new expression is calling us in 2026. So that's this Sunday. However, before we do that, we transform our sanctuary to white. So we are going to be undecorating from Christmas and decorating in white Saturday morning, 10 a.m. If you would like to join us, please come and join us to help in the undecorating and the redecorating. And again, White Stone this Sunday. Did somebody ask a question? Oh, yes. And this coming Sunday is also Potluck Sunday. Yes, yes. A word from our sponsor. We love to eat. Yes. So now, those questions, we're holding those questions. We're going to be within 10 minutes of doing this next process. Again, quiet music will play, and then I will come and make noise again at the end of this. So please, what is calling for expression in you and through you in 2026? And what would you like to hear yourself say to yourself in November? continue to write. I'm going to sing another song. You can continue to write through that time if you'd like. And then we're going to get ready to conclude for the evening. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my home. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be a part of it all. Share your dreams with me. We may be wrong, we may be right, but I wanna bring you along to the world I see, to the world we close our eyes to see, we close our eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. A myth of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. So that's the deal. We have released, we have embraced, we have affirmed, we have moved our vision from the year that has been and the world that has been and the life that has been into creating the world we want to make. It takes dedication. It takes work. It takes support. That's why we're here. I'll give you a hint. It takes all of us together to create a vision multiplied by as many people as we are, to create unity in this world, to release divisions and to release holding things that keep us separate and to embrace things that bring us together inside ourselves and out into our world, because we can't see unity and peace and love and light realized in our world out there if we can't realize it in our world in here. That's what we're here for. That's what we're charged with. That's what we have the honor of walking forward into, knowing we are inside of God and God is inside of us. There is no dream that can't come true if we truly believe that. Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Be safely home, and I can't resist. I'll see you next year.
Trish, Tina, and the production team thank you for joining us. You can submit a prayer request, donate, and find more information on our website at www.unityofsebring.org.